Welcome, my Love Light Life. This is Nettie T here, your vibrational coach, and I help artists, freelancers, and entrepreneurs create using the law of attraction. Today we're doing something a little bit fun. We're going to do a general tarot reading based around the 333 vibration. So if you haven't seen the 333 video yet, I will have a link in the description so that you can go and check that out. And we can get into it in just a minute, but before we do, make sure that you pop in the comments where you see your threes, because I love synchronicities, so I would love to know where you keep seeing your threes, your triple threes. And we're going to get into it right now. Welcome to my returning subscribers, and if you've just shown up just now, welcome if you're new. Otherwise, to everybody who has shown up today. We are talking about the 333 vibration. If you haven't seen the 333 video, I will put a link in the description. I'll put a card, an end card, all of that, you'll find it. Other than that, I'd really like to know, where do you see your 333s? Pop a comment in, because I love synchronicities and I would love to know where you keep seeing your threes. Other than that, we're going to jump into our reading. This is our Empress. Isn't she gorgeous? Yep, that's right, she's knocked up. She is a symbol of fertility and growth. She is very much a nurturer, and this is my main lady. She is the amalgamation of all of the queens. She is the queen of queens, and the emperor might think that he runs the empire, but this little lady here is the true the word I'm looking for. She is the true engine behind that empire, this little lady right here. Okay, she's the nurturer, and she is also the number 3 card of the major arcana, which is why she's out today. She's going to be our overall energy, and we're going to get into our first card to represent you as the clearance. Let's have a look. I did have the Queen of Wands just pop out a second ago. It was way too fast, so I was like, I don't know. So let's see if she comes out again. Let's see where she comes out again. Okay. Ooh. Instead we have the King of Pentacles. Feeling very capable in business, aren't you? You're feeling very capable. In the recent past, though, maybe not so capable. Maybe this is why you're feeling so capable. You may be feeling a little bit too much responsibility on you, but in the recent past we've had a bit of a stalemate. Okay, so here's our King of Pentacles sitting there with his big old pentacle there, like, look at me, I know what I'm doing. Isn't that nice? And isn't that nice? Take a look at that. Look at my deer. Is that a deer? What is that right there? Oh, it's a goat. Look at my goat. I got lots of goats. I got guards at a castle. Look at my stuff. That's the King of Pentacles. Alright? But this is the recent past. Not so much. You see that barren land right there? Outside the walls of the castle, of all that abundance, there's some conflict going on here. And not knowing which side to choose, because if we have a look at what's going on here, this kind of looks like, hey, this is mum and this is dad, and they're having a big old fight. And the kid here doesn't really want to take sides. He just wants the fighting to stop. Okay? So this is a card of a stalemate. And in the recent past, maybe there was a bit of a stalemate. You didn't know what to do. There was no win-win situation. It was just lose-lose or something like that. But there was something that needed a decision, and you didn't know which way to go. considering we're all King of Pentacles up now, like they're like King of Pentacles, chances are you probably figured out what to do about it. And this is where you are right now in our present situation. King of Cups, okay? This is showing compassion, showing some love, listening to your heart, but not particularly being overly mushy about it, okay? This is the type of guy who will do something nice for you, and when you're ultra appreciative and like, oh my gosh, thank you, he's like, yeah, it's all good, just go. It's all good, just go. He doesn't get all mushy about it, but there's lots and lots of love there. So listening to our heart, to our desires, but not being overly wishy-washy about it at the moment. Okay. And these are really two really good energies to have to represent you in the present moment, because they're both kings. And if you're going to run a business or, you know, be that king of your own kingdom, you want to be in that king energy. Okay. Alright. Others, however, may have backed off. You may not be hearing from a certain person or a certain people. I feel like I'm hearing time out again. Somebody's been sent to the naughty step. Somebody's been sent to the naughty step to think about what they've done. Whatever's happened, somebody's been sent to the naughty step, and you go sit on the naughty step. You think about what you did, okay? You think long and hard. Okay? And I feel like that's what this is talking about, okay? I feel like this person that's been sent to the naughty step. I think the other decision, the other thing that you could have done here is you may have cut them out. Okay, I think that was the decision perhaps that you were looking at in the recent past. But you've decided right now that you're going to be compassionate, but you're not a total drongo either. Okay, you're not an idiot. You're being compassionate for a reason. So you've sent somebody to think about what they've done, because it was either that or you fire them or say goodbye in some way, cut them out in some way. And I feel like you chose King of Cups, not the King of Swords. We don't know who might come out yet. We don't know. So let's find out what's going to go on in our immediate future. Just remember, these are all general energies, okay? This may or may not resonate with you. So if it doesn't, don't worry, just move on. However, if it is resonating with you, these future energies, this is law of attraction. You can change them, okay? Change your focus, change your outcome. We're just looking at the trajectory of the energy at the moment, okay? Okay, we've got two flippers, two cards just flipped, and they're both major arcana, so I feel like we should take both of them, okay? And this is our immediate future with the Hierophant and the Chariot. So we're moving forward. This is strong, bold movement. However, it may not be very focused. See, these two horses want to go in two different directions, okay? And so there's some resistance and just going forward. So, but this here is tradition, structure. We're talking about maybe even commitment. And I think maybe this is the ultimatum that you've given to this person. You've told somebody that they need to commit, make a choice, get focused, and they do. Okay? There is that focus happening there. Okay, let's have a look at our proposed outcome. Alright. The World card, which tells us that a lot of the crap is behind us and something big a new cycle is beginning. This is really important because the new cycle that's starting with the World card, this that's ending with the World card, starting again with the Fool, this is talking about a big ending. Something changes. There's a major shift. Again, you know, when you send this person to the timeout step, okay, there's some major shifts that happen, okay? You've got to use your own intuition on this as well, but I feel like what's happening here is this person makes actual real changes, okay? There are actual real changes going on. Maybe it's not the person, maybe you make these changes yourself, but things get a lot more committed and focused. Everybody needs to be moving in the same direction, not this one trying to take us in this direction and that one trying to take us in that direction. And you've got to commit and focus. And I feel like that happening causes something major to shift, and therefore we have this World card taking us out of a particular cycle and into a new era. So let's find out why the King of Pentacles is here as your energy. Okay, yeah, because there was some conflict. Let's get another couple of cards. That's great. Okay. Alright, so we've got some arguments going on here. Somebody made you someone is making you, you're feeling defensive, okay? This is probably why you've puffed out your chest as the King of Pentacles. Now, you may be a female. Doesn't mean just because you're represented by the King of Pentacles, you can be a female, but you're in his energy right now. And you're defending yourself, and you're defending yourself very, very well. And what did I say about that naughty step? You're shoving somebody out in the cold, okay? Because you could have kicked them out. You could have kicked them out permanently, okay? And you know that. So this person is out in the cold. And now you're just waiting for them to come and apologize. Okay? What I'm seeing here, though, is if you know this deck, then this guy here looks a lot like the Emperor. And what I feel like is going on here is somebody got too big for their britches and overstepped some boundaries, and you've put them in their place and told them, look, you're not the Emperor. You don't run the empire. I do. Okay? Take off the crown, get on your knees, and do what you're supposed to do. But this is a big one here, because this means that whatever was going on, you stepped up and you tamed that beast, okay? By putting on your big boy or big girl pants here with the King of Pentacles energy and saying, hey, I run this. No. Okay? Showing that strength, okay? And saying, all right, either you do this or you get this. Okay? Alright, so our Two of Swords. This is telling me that you didn't do this lightly. Okay, I can see why. You didn't just do this lightly. This was not you getting egotistical on somebody. Not at all. This was not something that you wanted. Okay? Because as you can see with this little kitty here, he doesn't like this fighting. Okay? He doesn't want to be stuck in this position, having to put this ultimatum out there. But here's the thing. You probably lost some sleep over this in the recent past. You felt bad about what you had to do. You knew what you had to do, but you felt bad. That's why you were in such a stalemate position, because you didn't want to do this, but you knew you had to do this. And the reason you didn't want to do this is because this is somebody that you love. You have a genuine, heartfelt connection with this person. And being the Two of Cups, it could be a spouse, it could be a boyfriend, it could be a girlfriend, it could be even a family member, a member of your soul family, somebody you consider family. This is someone that you hold a lot of love for and you feel a connection to. Okay? And this is why you didn't want to have to do this. And this is why I feel that you chose to embody the King of Cups rather than to go all King of Swords on this person. But the good news is that this is reciprocated because this person, from what I'm seeing, this person pulls their head in. That's what they do. They pull their head in. Okay? And the reason they're going to pull their head in isn't just because they love you. It's because see all those options right there. Okay? They're quite aware, and so are you. They're not the only one that can do what they do in the company. You may love them, but if you had to cut them out, you would not be short up for options. And so it's like, get on your knees. Otherwise I'll choose this one. Okay? But there's love there, so it's not being harsh about it. Okay? Alright, so interesting. Interesting indeed. Because we chose the more compassionate choice here with the Lovers. Okay, because the Lovers talks about the choice. Okay? It's very much telling us that there is a choice. However, the weird thing about it is, okay, if you have a look at all of these ladies that this young man has to choose from, one of them is the Queen, well, maybe not the Queen, but one represents swords, there's the cups, and here is our pentacle. She's holding the world though, but material, which is pentacles. He's got a choice, and he chose cups. I feel like this is just telling us, just reiterating that there was a choice made, that even though this King of Cups is here right now, and it seemed like it was the only choice, you actually sat down and thought about this. Okay, you didn't just go, oh, okay, well, this is what I want to choose. I want to be compassionate, so I should be compassionate. You chose to be compassionate after considering seriously cutting them out. Okay? And so here is where you reject their offer, you reject whatever it is that they're doing, and you manifest what it is that you are wanting to get out of the situation. So this could literally talk about you using manifestational techniques to elicit a better outcome in this situation with this person. Or it could just be that you have the ability and have done it by default. But I feel like as the magician, you've probably very much purposefully guided this vibrationally. Okay? Whether you know it or not, chances are you do, but I feel like you were very positive about it. You put in the positivity, the work, you know, maybe you're doing some scripting or something like that, maybe there's some actual spell work, you know. But I feel like the reason why you chose to be compassionate and go with the cups is because you knew that you could elicit an outcome from this person that was desirable. And you did. You certainly did. Okay, so this hermit, tell us about this hermit here. This naughty step. Oh dear, oh dear. Oops. Let's just pop that there. What's going on there? Okay, so here is our Justice card. Okay. Yeah. You put them on timeout in the naughty corner, in the naughty step, and as punishment, as justice. Okay? Alright. I don't feel like we need more cards, but we've got a couple that have jumped out here. Okay. For the Hermit. Again, the reason why, yeah, you've put this person on timeout. We've got the Five of Swords, defeated. We've got the Moon, which is our intuition, things that haven't come to light. And so I feel like that's what's going on here. And we're matching our King and our Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like to get this justice, you put them out on the naughty step and defeated them. Told them, think about what you've done, because they're not seeing something. They weren't seeing something. You're like, you think about it, it's going to come to you. You think about it. And basically, what they have had to come to terms with is that, hey, I'm the queen, I'm the king, okay? I'm the boss. I'm the boss, remember that. Alright. And of course, what do? They went, okay. And they said, I'm going to commit to your vision moving forward. Alright, let's see if we need clarity there. I don't feel like you do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're just going to go with that. Emotional fulfillment. In other words, things are a lot better after that. Something gets actually cleared out. And we get this completion. Let's find out what's ending. What's ending with this World card? Okay, yeah. Questions of loyalty. Okay? Actually, nice. Questions of loyalty. Is somebody loyal? Are they going to run off on me? Okay? They have committed. They have committed. Okay? Alright, and what begins after this card? Okay, this is about 5 cards. We just need maybe 1 or 2. That's good. Okay. Alright, the burden. Get rid of those burdens. Get a guy just sitting inside underneath all of those burdens. Alright. They're going to take on more work. Okay? They may not even like it, but they're going to take it on. Why? Because you're the boss. You're the boss. And if they don't, you know who's coming for them? The Queen of Swords, she's going to chop you, she's going to fire you. You are out. Alright, so with this particular outcome, I don't think that you really need any advice there. I think you got this. I think with this particular person, whoever it is that you're dealing with, if you are resonating with this, just be aware that you are the Empress, you are the boss lady, you are the boss man, and by nurturing rather than being harsh, I think you're going to get the job done. I think that Empress energy is very important to this this interaction that you're going to have, or that you have been having, or that you are currently going through. And so I'm going to leave it there and say goodbye. If you haven't seen that the 222 video, I'll link it somewhere. Other than that, I'm going to see you. Bye!